What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, and all my Mori friends, man? What's happening? What's happening? I'm trying out these premieres. I don't really know why, other than like I like getting together with the fan groups and like being able to chat when we're watching the video for the first time. So I hope you all enjoy. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my office. Our friend Marino bought me a coffee, and I appreciate that. A fellow neighbor, fellow Albertan. I'll leave it at that. The rest is like kind of private, right? This is What I Was Made For, Morissette. This is a Billie Eilish cover. Yeah, I was going to say I believe, but you told me that too. Let me pull this up here, and let's see what we got. Quite the video screen. Mic stand too tall. Almost feels like Imagine, kind of. This is such a like Morissette pocket to be into, like the emotion or like delivering on emotion. And I would almost argue, I'm not that familiar with Billie Eilish, so I don't want this to sound like a dig if anyone's a big fan, but like I would say that Billie probably drives more emotion than like the like singing, but Maury's kind of got both. Like this is like hauntingly beautiful, and then it's like that emotionally captivating song that the original is supposed to be, right? And again, I'm not trying to take away from Billie, man. She's killing it. She's doing great. Like she's a killer singer. She can do all this stuff. She can do it all. It's just like Maury has like a way of connecting, at least to me, both through like the lyric delivery and the delivery of like emotions, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And like this is just one of those songs that fits so well. I can't believe how high she's singing, and I think she's singing really, really, really quietly. I think in the second, like the first verse was like a double. I think in the second one, they really like turned up her microphone, maybe even the piano a bit too, but really turned up her microphone. But it doesn't take away from, I think she's singing really, really, really quiet. And so to have the support for those high notes, she's not allowing herself to like use volume or dynamics to get those high notes out. Like that's just her being comfortable in that range, which is wild. Wild. This is beautiful. Vibrato too, eh? A little louder now. switching her like placement where she's singing, so I do want to back it up a bit. I think she was in her mix there a little bit because she's starting to get into that like false ceiling that we love about Maury, but she's like letting her voice open up a little more, like letting her throat open up a little more, I guess, her embouchure, so that I look like I'm slouching, so that it can like pour out of her a little more. And I think she's doing that with her mixed voice. I think because she's not quite at like a forte or like a full voice or a chest voice. And I've argued several times on my channel that mixed voice is like where the emotion is delivered. Like you can have very engaging, intimate conversations in music, in your head voice and in your falsetto. But I just, especially as a dude, I think in your mixed voice, that's where like emotions really, really, really come out. And I think she's sitting in that right before she went to this. I think it's a pre-chorus now, but I backed it up a bit. Like it just sounds so nice to let her or hear her let herself open and let that come out, you know? This juxtaposition here too. It's so gentle. I love hearing her play this piano too. I feel like Maury's starting to get emotional, man. Like I've seen enough videos to see this like smile that she gets that like comes with a tear. It like we're watching Suits right now. It gives me like a little Rachel Zane kind of in a good way. But like, oh man, I don't know if I can handle that.
Something I'm not, but something I can't be, something I wait for. What was I
You can hear like an ache to her voice emotionally.
something I'm waiting
She's so cute. No. That's the end. You're right though. That was beautiful. Let me get rid of this. You were right. It's beautiful. And the thing is like it. I don't know the song inside and out. I'll go look at the lyrics after this, but it sounded like there was a lot of being confronted with. You know, if we take Billie Eilish's perspective from writing this, being confronted with her experience of success, right? And just because the words are one thing doesn't mean that I wouldn't fall apart singing it, right? Like if I was constantly on the road, or actually let's relate back to when I was a full-time sound technician. I was gone every weekend. You were a clown if you didn't work on New Year's. Like it didn't matter what was going on, man. You were busy. You were booked weekends and months and months and months and months in advance, right? And the show goes on. And if I at that time had sang this song, it would probably move me. Just like the overarching concept of it, right? Because like even like there are lines that won't directly relate to my life. Like, don't tell my boyfriend it's not what he's made for. Well, I don't have a boyfriend, an easy one would be my girlfriend, and that's fine. But like, I might be made for this type of life and this might be what I've chosen, but the people that are around me, they didn't choose this. They didn't ask for this. And if they're my person, if they're my chosen person, then maybe I wasn't made for this. Like, what side of the coin are you going to land on? Because maybe I'm uncovering some things here. Like, is your work your passion and your personal life on the backseat, or is your personal life the passion and your work goes to the backseat? Like, which one is it? And that's almost feels like that question. Like, is it family or is it my job? Is it my life? Is it my job? Is it my mental health? Is it my job? Like, where is that? And if I'm siding with my family now, then like, what was I made for? If I'm giving up this thing that I used to dedicate my whole life to. Anyways, I got a lot to think about now. I appreciate this one, y'all. Best way to support the channel is to buy us a coffee or join us on Patreon. And we'll see you all in the next one.